Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Outriders demo first impressions based off of when I played the game. Uh, One thing is, I love these type of third person shooter games. Now, I didn't know a lot about Outriders until like 3 weeks ago, I would say, about 3 weeks ago. And from my experience, I played Destiny. I was not bigly impressed with Destiny as time went on, and the same could be for the Division. I loved the Division 1, but it got to a point where I couldn't progress. And Division 2 was the same way. I'm not one of those hardcore players, but I do like doing it single player. And I went into Outriders, booted it up. I automatically fell in love with the story, the gameplay, and the character. Most of the time when you create a character in these games, they're very wooden and not very good in the game. And for me, he was not a wooden character. It was something unique, and I loved it. And I loved the interaction with him and Sherry in the beginning. It was really good. And I like playing, talking the dialogue, going through the whole dialogue tree to figure things out. And it was really good. I liked it. And then you get to the point where you can choose your class. And I know a lot of people are going for the pyromancer, are going for the technomancer and the stealth. I'm not stealth and techno. I played a little bit of that class. I played a little bit of all the classes. Um, the technomancer is very niche. You need what I've realized is you need the right gear to make that character. So I went for Devastator. Sound perfect to me. Uh, Good health, good abilities, um, able to take damage. Because I'm first starting off, I don't know how the game's going to play, and I don't know if it's going to fully invest me. But what happened was I just kept playing it and playing it. The first night, I had to force myself to stop playing. The second night is actually when I got to the powers and abilities, which I thought were great, like really good in the game. And from there, I just kept playing, and I liked the mission and the mission layouts. I like the fact that in order to find the gun vendor, you actually have to um, go into a mission and find the vendor. I like the fact that you have to locate, you have to go out there, and it's kind of how do you want to play the game? And what I realized is you can chain the skills together, which makes it really good. So, on top of the guns and melee, you can chain your abilities. What I kept doing was I started using the leap ability and then hitting the ground pound, but then using my golem armor when I was fighting the bosses or the captains. The other thing I realized is it has like this difficulty spike where it goes off based on how good you're playing, but if you want to lower it down, which I did for a while, it was really good. And the worst thing about the demo is it ended. Like you get to a point and you can't go. And what a lot of people are doing is they're farming for weapons, armor, legendaries. But what they're doing is you're literally replaying the same missions over and over again. So what I did was after playing it, I ended up pre-ordering the game, and I've replayed it a little bit and put more time into it. I'm gonna put some into the pyromancer, but everything that you do in the game is going to you can then use that character in the main game. So it's going to carry over from where you stop. So I'm really looking forward to what this game has. It literally has a little bit of Mass Effect in there and a little bit of Gears of War and a little bit of Infamous, like all rolled into one. And those are like three games that I really like. And this demo was just like the tip of the iceberg. And it's the YouTuber Vulcan that actually got me into wanting to check it out. I tried the demo and I just loved and adored it. It blew me away with how I'm not a graphics snob. I don't care if it's running 4K or the highest resolution. I'm not playing on a PC. I am playing on the Xbox Series S. Is what I'm playing this on. And to me, it runs really great. I like the combat. It makes you think on your feet because you can get knocked out of combat with bombs, and then some of the bosses, like Goss, what I've realized is the Devastator is really good for fighting against him because you can so just run in, jump, punch the ground to disrupt him. And there's this one shotgun that I ended up getting from the gun vendor when I unlocked her, and I got a better shotgun, was able to do more damage, and then I also found a rare assault rifle that was able to do freezing damage. So freeze, pound the ground, jump attack, and then repeat process over and over again. And this one, there's not like a health button, but with Devastator, the more enemies you kill, you get your health back. And there's mods on weapons and on armor to increase a certain aspect of your character. So to me, this is a game that I think on this channel I want to cover. I really like where it's going, and I think it's a really good. It's gonna be a good, really good experience for a lot of people. So these are just my first thoughts. I don't think I'm gonna farm for legendaries though, because I don't see the point of constantly re-farming areas over and over and over and over again. So this has been my first impressions, and I will see all you guys later.